welcome. Hope everyone is feeling well. Let's get started. Okay, so we'll start seated and you just cross-legged one foot in front of the other. You could be sitting up on a block here if you would like to. Welcome, Gurren. That's it. So use a block if you want to sit on, or rest your hands on your knees. And as you kind of come into your seat, you could start to do any movements that you would like to do to kind of settle your way into your sitting bones. And then think about the spine being nice and long as always. And once you've found a comfortable place, you can just let your eyes close down. And we start to breathe in and out through the nose. Bring yourself, with the help of the breath, into a relaxed place. Just feeling the air floating in and out through your nose. The air a little bit cooler as it floats in through the nostrils. And then heated from the inside of the body as it floats out through the nostrils. But maybe there doesn't feel like there's much difference today since it's a hot day in this moment. We're going to do some cooling breaths. We did them in the first class today. So into the Starly breathing. You're going to see if you can curl the edges of the tongue up to make a tube with your tongue. And then you take the inhale through the tube. And then just releasing the tongue, closing the mouth, exhaling through the nose. Try that about 10 times, rolling up the edges of the tongue, breathing in through the tube, and then closing the mouth, breathing out through the nose. Keep going like that. And I know some of you are not physically able to curl the edges of the tongue, in which case then you'll just breathe in through your closed teeth. As always, the breath getting slower and deeper. You feel the air cooling through the teeth or through the tunnel. Maybe 4 or 5 more rounds. Just seeing how that feels, how that sits with you. Maybe last 2. And last one. Just breathe normally in and out through your nose. Just seeing how that feels. Setting your intention to be mindful about your breathing throughout the class today. So next time that you inhale, take the hands to the sides and lift the arms up to the sky. Okay, press your palms together at the top of the inhale, and then as you exhale, bring the hands down to the heart center. Okay, so as you inhale, take the arms out to the side and lift them all the way up to the sky. Press the palms together. And as you exhale, bring the hands back down to the heart center. Yeah, try that one more time. Inhale, lift the arms up. And then exhale, bringing the hands down into the heart center. Then hold the hands here. Think about pushing the shoulder blades down the back, squeezing the heels of the hands together and the fingertips together, and not forgetting the thumbs. Breathe in. Your eyes can be closed. And then as you breathe out, actively push the hands together a little bit firmer. See if you can see that, feel that from your shoulder blades down through the arms into the hands. And then keeping the arms there, just relax. And again, on the exhale, pressing the hands together, squeezing the shoulder blades together, trying to find space between the shoulders and the ears. And then just soften as you relax. Last time, pressing the hands together, squeezing your shoulder blades together, feeling that resistance, that strength. And then just relax and soften. So now from here, you're going to slide the fingers so they go away from each other, keeping the palms of the hand touching. And then slide the hands so the fingers come to meet and grip onto the fingers. That's it. And then you draw the shoulders down the back and try and pull the hands apart. So again, you're squeezing your shoulder blades together and trying to squeeze the elbows away, but the hands are holding on here. And then just soften, but keep the hands there. And again, as you exhale, try and pull the hands apart. Squeeze those elbows back and away, shoulder blades together. And relax, last time. Pushing the elbows away, squeeze and try and pull the hands apart, but keep hold. Feel where there's tension. Try and keep it soft, although strong. And then relax. Okay, now open up the hands, and then you're going to bring the fingers back to touch, and then take them the other way. Okay, sliding the fingers across, catch hold of your fingers. It's like a choir person might stand. As you exhale, push the elbows away. Keep gripping on with those fingers. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then relax and release. And again, push the elbows away. Hold onto those fingers. Feel if there's tension and make it strength rather than tension. See if that's possible. And relax, release. Okay, last time, pushing the elbows away, pulling onto those fingers. And then relax and release. Good, you can let your hands rest onto your knees. You try bringing your palms faced up, letting your shoulders draw down the back. Breathe in, arms soft, hands soft. And breathe out. Take the hands behind your back. Interlace the fingers now. Draw your shoulders back. Push your hands down towards the floor. And then bring your wrists to touch. If you can feel your knuckles in the floor, push down into the knuckles and then see if you can lift the head, chest up. Yeah, and if your knuckles don't touch the floor, maybe you can just work on drawing those shoulders back. But if the knuckles do touch, you can use the floor as something to push into to try and give you that extra little lift. Inhale and exhale. Good. Begin to lower forwards, keeping the hands where they are. You can take the forehead towards the floor, or maybe it's hovering off the floor. Wherever you get to, try and lift the hands away from the sacrum.
Yeah, so the head might be on the floor, it might not be on the floor. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Bring the hands to the sacrum and use the hands to pull you back up. Good, and then release the hands. Bring your other leg in front. Try it one more time on this side. So take your arms behind you. Draw your shoulders back. Now notice which way your thumbs are crossed. See if you can bring your thumbs over the other way. Yeah, if your thumbs are crossed, they should be, if you've got your fingers interlaced. So you draw your shoulders back, push your hands down, squeeze. Maybe you can feel the knuckles on the floor, and maybe it feels weird with the thumbs crossed the other way. If your knuckles are on the floor, push down, and then lean back, open up the chest, inhale, use the floor to push away from, if they are there. And then exhale, take the forehead towards the floor. Maybe the head reaches the floor, and then lift the arms up. That's it, yes. The hands might lift away quite a distance, or they might not. Breathing in. And breathing in. Bring the hands back to the sacrum and then use the hands into the sacrum to lift yourself all the way back up. Good, and then release the hands. Do some circles with the shoulders one way, and then circle it the other way. I will take your right hand outside of your left leg, left fingertips behind you. That's it. Now bring your nose in line with your sternum. Yeah, with the center of your chest. Breathing in. As you breathe out, push into your fingertips and see if you can twist that a little bit more, but don't twist from your neck, don't twist from your chin, twist from your belly button and above, and squeeze the right sit bone down into the mat. Good. From there, taking your left hand onto your right knee, and then the right fingers behind you. Lift up nice and tall. Good, again, work out where is the center of you and have your nose in line with that center. So you're not twisting from your chin, not twisting from your neck, you're twisting from the belly button and above. Good, making your way back through the center. Take your left hand back, and it's like you're going to bring your right hand onto the left knee, but instead you're going to push down through your shins and then swing the arms up and over your head. Maybe you just lift it up, or maybe you push down through the shins and lift the hips up. Think about tucking your tail and pushing those hips forwards, breathing in. Good. And then as you breathe out, sit the hips back where they came from. And same thing on the other side, right hand goes behind you. So you might just swing this left arm up and over your head, or push down through the shins, squeeze the hips up, hold it there, breathing in. Good. And then breathing out, sitting the hips back down where they came from. Okay. Before we come out of this shape, start to walk your hands forwards. Forehead down towards the floor. I want you to analyze this place a little bit. If you can think about how an upward dog feels, try and adopt that feeling here. Yeah, so wherever you are within the pose, inhale and lift your head and your chest up as if you're doing an upward facing dog. Root the sit bones down into the mat. Maybe you can go a little bit further forwards, but keep that upward dog feeling wherever you are within this pose. Take one more breath. And then lovely, slowly start to roll it back up. Okay, you're going to take your hands behind you, fingers towards the bum. Breathe in, push down, lift the head, chest up, and now squeeze your knees down and lift those hips up. So enjoying the hip opening there. Long breath in. And long breath out. You're going to sit your hips back into the floor. Good. Walk the hands back up. And you're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Catch hold of your ankles. Lift up nice and tall. Feel both sit bones down on the mat. And lovely. Start to walk your way forward. So can you adopt that same upward dog feeling here? Lifting your head, chest up. You're breathing in. And you're breathing out. And if you fold forwards a little bit more, try and keep that upward dog feeling. Yeah, don't let the fold forwards come at the expense of your posture. Yeah, so if you start to really round into the back, going to keep thinking of that upward dog feeling. Long breath. I'm back. Sorry guys. We all here? Lost you for a moment there. Good. And then start to fold yourself forwards. I think we were already here, yeah. Sorry about that. All right, slowly start to come back up. That's it, bring your knees up and then take your feet as wide as the mat. We'll take the hands behind you, sorry about that. Welcome back, Owen. Technology is probably feeling the heat. And we windscreen wiper those legs. I want you to think about that upward dog feeling even here. Can you lift the chest up as it tilt the pelvis forwards and then still feel that upward dog feeling? Yeah. Okay, so now extend your legs out in front. Hands by your hips. Inhale, lift up tall. You're going to bend your knees. Big upward dog feeling, lifting your chest up. And then start to lay your belly onto your thighs. That's it. Can you still feel the chest hurtling towards your feet? Can you still feel the upward dog feeling? Maybe you hold on to the edges of your feet. Maybe now, as you slide your feet forwards, can you keep that upward dog feeling? As soon as you lose the upward dog feeling, then you need to draw it back. That's it. Every inhale, think upward dog. That's it. Every exhale, stay where you are within the pose. Now, if you can keep that upward dog feeling and your legs can straighten, then at the very last moment, you could bring your chin to your chest and your nose towards your shins. And even though you're doing that, you're still feeling the chest lifting, the upward dog feeling. Yeah. And of course, you've got to be where you feel the stretch in your hamstrings, where you're not overstretching in your back. So if that means keeping the knees bent, if that means not going as far as you want to go, so then try and make it about how the hamstrings are in this pose and how is your back here. Take one more breath. Lovely. And then slowly come back up. We're going to counterpose that. Point your toes, take your hands behind you, lift the head, chest up, and then push down through your heels and lift the hips up. Yeah, if you want, if everything's all right with your neck, let your head fall back, lift those hips higher. Good, and then slowly lower the hips down. Good, bend the knees. We're going to come into a squat. So somehow push your way forwards Have your knees open nice and wide and your toes in line with your knees. Yes. Now, maybe it's okay to kind of move from side to side here, making your way into those hips a little bit. Maybe here you can walk your hands forwards and then let yourself slump forwards. Take a breath in and a breath out. And let's find the opposite of that now. So you bring your hands heart center, elbows into your knees, and lift your head, chest up. Maybe up dog as well here. Push down through your feet, let those elbows open up those knees. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. You're going to take your hands to the floor and lift the hips up. Come into a forward fold, and you want to have that same feeling that you had on the floor. So this is your Paschimottanasana, but you're in a forward fold. So as you inhale, lift the head, chest up. This is your upward dog. You've got a little bend in your knees. And as you fold forwards, can you keep that upward dog feeling? Yes, so you want your belly on your thighs. You want your knees bent. You want to relax your head. Let's try that a few times. Inhale, imagine that you're doing your upward dog here. And then exhale, belly is on the thighs, lower down, head and chest. Last time, inhale, lift the head, chest up. Put a little bit more weight, go into those toes now. And then exhale and fold. Good. Very carefully start to roll your way up, nice and slowly. We move into a little flow, keep the breath flowing. Inhale, lift the arms up. And then as you exhale, bring the hands heart center and the elbows bend as you lower yourself all the way down. Hands come to the feet. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. And then exhale and fold it forwards. Nice heavy head there. Inhaling, lifting the head, chest up. Taking the arms out to the side and then up to the sky, if you've got room. And as you exhale, hands come down through the center, and we fold it forwards. Releasing the hands, inhale, lift the head, chest up. And then taking the arms to the sides, make your way up to standing, lifting the arms up and over your head. And then exhale and fold it forwards. Last time, inhale, lift the head, chest up. Taking the arms to the side and then coming up to standing. So taking your arms all the way up and pressing the palms together, hinging from the hips and fold it forwards. Releasing the hands, inhale, lift the head, chest up. And then exhale, bend the knees. Take your right leg to the back of the mat. And then lower the right knee to the floor. Okay, release the right toes. You're going to lift your arms up. That's it. See if you can lean the upper body back and bend your elbows, open up the chest. Good, and then lower the hands either side of the front foot. Lifting the back knee. Take your front foot, your back foot to the front. Inhale, take a halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift yourself up. And you slide your left leg to the back of the mat. Lower the left knee to the floor. Release the toes and then lift your arms up. elbows bend, and you open up the chest there. Squeeze them back towards the center of the back. Good. Lowering the hands down, lifting the back knee, and then bring the back foot to the front. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Arms to the side, and then come all the way up to standing, lifting the arms up overhead. And then elbows bend and fold forwards. Okay, so we do that little moon salute type thing. One more time. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. And as you exhale, send the left leg to the back of the mat. Lower the left knee to the floor. Release the left toes. Lift your arms up. And as you bend the elbows, think about up dog here. Taking the hands to the floor, lifting the back knee up. Bring your back foot to the front. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale and fold, nice heavy head. Inhale, halfway lift. Then exhale, right leg to the back of the mat. Lower the right knee to the floor. Release the right toes, lift your arms up. Good, and then elbows bend and open up your chest. Good, taking the hands down either side, front foot. Tucking your back toes, lift your back knee, bring that back foot to the front. Halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Taking the arms to the sides and then coming all the way up to standing. Bringing the palms together and exhale and fold. Good. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. And as you exhale, bend the knees. And we're going to step both feet to the back of the mat. Lower the knees to the floor. Have your knees open wide, big toes touching. And relax and sink into your child's pose. Yeah, you can have your forehead on the floor. You could maybe stack your fists so you can rest your forehead. Do what feels nice here. Let's work our way into that upward dog feeling. So you walk your hands up, draw your knees together. We'll come back into a child's pose. Lay your belly over your thigh, your forehead down towards the floor. Push down to your hands, get that extra stretch down the back. That's a little bit awkward, so see how it goes. Press your elbows down into the mat. Lift your hips up, start to slide your head through, your chest through. Yes, your hips are high. Now as your chest goes past your hands, lift your elbows, slide your belly onto the mat. Push down through the hands and then start to lift your head, chest up into your cobra because the hips are on the floor here. So it's a little bit awkward, but elbows bend, lower yourself back down. Lift the hips up, push through the hands, and slide yourself all the way back. Yeah, see if you can feel or find your way through that. So again, you can look forwards, go through it slowly, or sometimes it's easier to go through it faster, but elbows come down, chest draws through, your chest comes through about your hands, and your elbows will lift, and you'll slide the chest through and up into your cobra. And then the elbows will bend. Lift the hips up, push through the hands, and then squeeze the hips into the heels. Okay, so there might be a few jaggedy edges among that, but it's okay. See what happens. Last time, elbows bend, slide through, lift the elbows, push down through the hands, lift the head, chest up. Now, if you want, harden the legs and try and lift the thighs off the floor. So you're in that full upward dog shape. And is this how you've been feeling in your stretches when I've been asking you to do upward dog? Elbows bend, lower yourself down, lift the hips up, and then push your way back into that child's pose. Just long breath in, and long breath out. Looking forwards, come up onto all fours, and we bring the right knee to your right wrist, right foot to the left wrist into your pigeon pose. Keep this heel close to your pelvis today. Yes, although with pigeon we're aiming to get the leg parallel to the top of the mat one day, for now keep that heel close to the pelvis. Walk your hands back and lift your chest up. If you wanted a block underneath your right hip, you could do that. Have a little look back at your left leg. Is it kind of in line with the hip? If not, tuck the back toes and then walk the leg over. Yeah, mine wasn't in line. Bring your right hand inside your right leg. Use your fingertips like a finger stand here to prop you up. And you could have that hand further forwards if it was crunching your lower back. Tuck your tail under, maybe bend in this left leg. Maybe you could take the left arm up and behind you, catch hold of the foot, and now push the foot so that it draws you up. Yeah, if that feels all right in your back. This might be where you stay. You can release out of this anytime. Otherwise, bring your heel into your bum. Get the stretch through your quad. If this is too much for you, try lowering your forearm down. Yeah, see how it feels. So you have an option here to wrap your left arm around your left foot and take your right arm up to the sky. So the phone is ringing, but I'm here on my own. So it's going to ring. Maybe you can catch hold of the fingers, maybe not. Maybe you grab a strap. Lots of maybes. Yeah. If it's too much for you, just come into pigeon. Otherwise, release the hand. So try and catch hold of the foot with your right hand. Try and take your left arm through the hole and then kind of draw your chest forward so you're keeping hold of that foot. That might be enough. Yeah. Otherwise, left hand goes back, catch hold of your foot, and then take your arms up and over your head. Maybe you lean back. Release when you are ready. Did it get there? Okay, take your arms all the way out in front, forehead down towards the floor. That's it, so that there's all those different stages. Where did you get to? The last kind of pose that I went into there, it's not about getting to that pose, it's about seeing where you're at within each stage. Take one more breath. And we bring the hands back underneath your shoulders. We're going to tuck your back toes under and into a down dog to shake out that right leg a bit. Give the hips a nice little shake. A wiggle, the hips up high. And we bring left knee to left wrist. Left foot to the right wrist and slide the back leg away. Okay, now again, like you did last time, have your heel close to your bum. Have a look back at that left leg, the right leg, and make sure it's in line with your hip. Walk your hands back and lift your chest up. If you feel like you're pinching in your back, come down onto your forearms. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, so we can bend the back leg in to see how that feels. And if any of this is too much, you stay in pigeon. You take your right hand back, catch hold of the foot, and then push the foot into the hand and see if you can lift the chest up. Yeah, so feel the up dog here as the foot pulls you back. Maybe you can squeeze your heel into your bum, Get a little bit of a stretch or a massive stretch in that quad, in that right quad, the front of the leg at the top. If you feel like you're dumping into your lower back, just come down onto your forearm. Good. So then you can slide your right arm around your right foot. Take your left arm up to the sky as an option, and then catch hold of your fingers and lift your chest up. If you want to go a little bit further, release the hands, why not give it a go? Okay, take your left arm in front of you towards your right foot. Catch hold of that right foot. That's already enough. Or right hand goes underneath you and try and bring your chest forwards. That's it. Take your right hand back, catch hold of the foot, swing your left arm up and over your head, keep hold of the foot with the right hand, and then lean it back. And then you can release and fall forwards into your pigeon. And relax the back completely. Yeah, so again, any of those stages is a good place to be. It's not the ultimate, the kind of the end goal. There is no end goal. It's where you are in that space. Good. And then walking your hands back. Tucking the back toes, take your left leg back. And then wiggle those hips. And now lower the knees and take a angry cat pose. Push away from the floor and round into the back. That's it. How does that feel there? You can wiggle your hips from side to side. Then you let your belly sink and lift your head, chest up. And then again, do the opposite. Tuck the tail and round the back. And again, let the belly sink and lift the head, chest up. And then push away and round into the back. 2 more times, belly sinks, lift the head, chest up. Good, and then push away and round into the back. So last time, let your belly sink and lift the head, chest up. Hold it here. Now there's 2 options. A little bit easier. Elbows go where the hands are. Hold on to the elbows, walk the elbows out, head down, or hands to the corners of the mat and chest down, chin down. That's it. Feel your up dog there. Lovely. Yes, if you ever feel any sort of sensations down the fingers, like tingling, then you want to try and draw back a bit. Yeah, so it might be a little bit of the nerves getting involved there. Yeah, take 1 more breath. Good. Now slowly walk your hands back underneath your shoulders and we'll take a child's pose. Hips into your heels. Relax over your legs, forehead down. Breath in, belly inflating against the thighs. And breath out. Excellent, guys. Come up onto your all fours. Last few poses, okay? Tuck your toes under, lift the hips up, and we literally just want to bring the right foot outside of your right hand. Coming into a little lumbar lizard here. So lower your left knee to the floor, release the left toes, and turn your right foot onto its side. Now you can stay here on your hands. That feels good. Your right knee is splaying out to the right. Can you come down onto your forearms without feeling like you're hunched? Feel like that you can do an up dog here. Yeah, that you can push down to the forearms and get that sensation of your upward facing dog. If you feel like you're in an angry cat pose, then you want to probably come up onto your hands. And take one more breath. Okay, do what you can do with this. Take your right arm up to the sky and right hand behind your head. See if you can open up the elbow, push the head into the hand. And now release the right arm and thread it underneath your left arm towards the left side. That's it. How far can you take the hand over to the left? Now bring it all the way back. Take the right hand behind your head. Squeeze the elbow back, open up the chest. And then bringing the right arm through, slide it all the way through the left arm. Just see where you can get to. Last time, taking it back. You can always come out anytime. And then release. Thread the arm through. Good. Right hand comes back, right foot goes flat. Tuck your back toes, we lift the back knee and just take your front foot to the back. You can also just collapse, do anything that you need to do. Wiggle those hips. And then we just want to bring that left foot outside the left hand. So however you would do that. And lower your right knee to the floor. Okay, keep drawing your chest forwards, your head forwards. And then think about turning the foot onto the side, letting the knee splay out towards the side. How does that sit with you? You can stay here on your hands if your chest feels nice and open, or if you can manage it with the chest still feeling open, but come down onto your forearms. So give yourself a little chance to be here. Seeing how that feels, seeing where you need to stretch, open up. When you feel ready, let's try that little sequence. Left arm goes up to the sky. Take the left hand behind your head, try and open up the elbows. That's it, and then release. Take the left arm through the right arm. Yeah, so behind the back of the arm, over towards the right side. And then push down through the right hand or through the right elbow as you lift the arms up. The arm up. Hand goes behind your head, open up the elbow. Good, release and slide your left arm through towards the right side. And then push down, take the arm up, hand behind your head, open up the elbow. Good, last one. Thread it through, taking the hand through. Feel that twist. And then take it back. Good, well done. Now the left hand inside that left foot flat. Hands come flat if they're not. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and then take that front foot to the back. Wiggle, wiggle. And we're going to walk your feet towards your hands. Bend your knees and somehow sit your bum down onto the mat. Good. Nice. We bring the soles of the feet together, catch hold of the ankles, lift the head, chest up. And then exhale, start to lower yourself down, vertebra by vertebra. Good, arms can come up and over your head when you're ready, and let the elbows rest on the floor here. Okay, so feel the work that you've done in your hips. Feel the work on the upward dog. Feel that strength that you hopefully found in the little twists. And let's bring it back to that starry breathing. So you can curl the edges of the tongue. And then let the tongue act like a straw, drawing the air in through the tube. And then exhaling through the nose. 10 times. Don't forget, if you can't make the tube with your tongue, then you can breathe in through your teeth. And it's the long breaths in and out through your nose. No, in through the tube and out through your nose. Sorry, guys. But it is long. Maybe 5 more breaths. Three more. Two more breaths. Last one. Letting go of the breathing in that way. Lifting the knees up. Bringing the knees into the chest, and we'll just let them fall towards the right side. Right hand on the outer left leg. Enjoy this twist. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the knees back into the center. We'll let them fall to the other side. You're breathing in. And breathing in. And then bringing the knees back into the center. Taking the feet to the corners of the mat. Good. Let your arms rest down by your side, your palms faced up. And let every muscle relax. Every muscle soften. Relax your jaw, relax your face. Take these moments to rest. I was speaking about today in the first class how my house is a mess at the moment, having been away for the weekend and a busy day yesterday. Bits of something are everywhere. And it reminded me of Shavasana, of this moment. It's easy to kind of cut this little bit short, but this is the moment where your body and your mind does a little bit of house cleaning. So the socks that are in the wrong place, the washing up that needs to be done. This is your moment doing your house cleaning within yourself. So all the things that don't feel quite in the right place, without you doing anything other than relaxing, kind of bring themselves into order, into the correct place. And there's nothing you need to do for that to happen apart from just relax. Even if thoughts are racing, even if there's 1,001 thoughts, finding those few seconds, maybe minutes of stillness, of peace, of quiet, while your body does its house cleaning.
You're welcome to stay there for as long as is needed. But maybe it take you a little bit longer to do your house cleaning today. Your body house cleaning. Start to breathe a little bit deeper if you are ready to get moving. Start to move your fingers and move your toes. And then extending your arms above the head to that lovely full body stretch. We'll roll over to the right hand side into a fetal shape. And then keeping your eyes closed, come up to seated to face the front, sit in any shape that feels good for you. Palms together, thumbs into your chest bone. Big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste. Apologies for the internet. Apologies for the telephone. And in fact, the doorbell just went as well. And hopefully you didn't hear the builders next door. Have a lovely day. Thank you so much for joining me.